Hey guys, Julie Saillant, how are you? Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back to the channel. How are you? Today we are doing Master Life Path number 22s. Seriously glad you guys are here. I am an intuitive healer for your life and business. I am a channeler. I am a seer. I am an animal communicator, a star seed, and I'm thrilled that you are here. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. So glad that you are here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely comment because I read every single one. I also respond to it. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we start. I will be doing a reading for you, and this is for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. I hope it does. If it doesn't, hopefully the next one will. And also, I do have a donations link below. If you want to donate to the channel, that would be awesome as well. Also, if you would like, I have personal readings available as well, and animal readings, and a 4-week course that I'm doing right now, which is all about your gifts. Together, we find your gifts, I teach you how to use them, and we get you in alignment to find your soul's purpose. So this is all about doing some homework, really figuring out where you are, really getting a good foundation for you, because pretty much all of my clients, they want to go on and do awesome things, but they don't even have a foundation as to who their guides are. And we need to call in your guides and set that up first. So it's really about just laying the foundation and reframing things so you can be successful. So thank you so much for being here again. I will do a channeling for you. I also, because I am an animal communicator, I'm not a card reader. I do pull spirit animal cards because the animals are here to help the humans more than the humans know, and they will loan their attributes to us that we don't have, and also give me messages that are within the cards. And I also do pull a few other cards from the messages from the universe, from the stars, from the moon, and also Egyptians. So yeah, fun stuff. So I'm super excited that you're here. So for those of you that don't know and you have never seen this before, we don't go by zodiac signs. I go by life path numbers. You are a master life path 22. Okay, so the numbers go from 1 to 9, and then there's master life paths 11, 22, and 33. A master life path number means you have reincarnated more than any of the other numbers. So you've been around for a while. You're a master number. So that means you're probably a master teacher at whatever you do. Your mission is probably going to be huge. And you also, I will tell you the attributes of your number as well as the shadow side, because every single number has both of those. Okay. The way that you get your number is you add up your month, your day, and the year that you were born, those three things. You add those three numbers up, and then you break that down to the lowest number. So say if you were a 10, right, you'd add that 1 plus 0 would be a 1. So there's no 10. So it's 1 through 9, and then 11, 22, 33. Okay. So if anything, if you're a 5 and a 5, you're a 10, but a 10 again is a 1 plus 0 is a 1. So does that make sense? So I will just read a little bit about 22 for you, Master Number Life 22. If you don't remember, you haven't seen it in my other videos, you guys are brilliant teachers. You are the master builders. That's what you are. So you are very hardworking, dependable, trustworthy. You really like things done perfectly. Not surprised. You can be brilliant at whatever you make. You love to help the planet. And you are here to build something which will help people everyday lives in a practical and tangible way. Many times though, however, your shadow side, you can feel very overwhelmed by your massive gifts, and you are here to overcome the fear and lack of faith in your life and others, okay, that have let you down. And you're also, another shadow is that you can live in your comfort zone too much and not stretch yourself. And yeah, your standards for yourself can be unrealistic and impractical, which also goes along with the other master life path numbers. We're all like that. So, the thing is lighten up, right? We're all here to do good work. But because you're a life path master number 22, you are empathic. You feel things other people don't feel. You are someone who is always 3 to 5 steps ahead of everyone else. That's just the way you're built. And there's nothing wrong with that. One thing that I would like to do is I have been channeling for a good couple of years now, and I'd like to just start off with something that may help you. And when I was kind of going through the book, this really kind of stood out to me. This is what it said. God said to me, you must step out and that you are fully protected. I would encourage you to step out so the more people can see you, the more they can see your light from within, and that glows because of me, right? So basically, if you don't know, I will tell you that for what I'm doing right now, this video that you're watching or listening to me on audio, for 2 years, God told me to do 2 years. And he said, use your gifts and say what I'm going to say, use some of the channelings that I've given you, because they're not for you just to like hold on to. And I was kind of like, okay, well, I'll get to it. I'm really busy. And he was like, really, Julie, really? I'm God. I'm like, yeah, no, I know. And it was because I was afraid to be on camera. It was because I was afraid people would make fun of me. It was because I was afraid that I wasn't good enough. I was afraid that people wouldn't understand what I was saying. They wouldn't get me. I was too far advanced for them, which is stupid. I was just afraid of putting myself out there because, I've tried things, they haven't worked. And I thought this would be a huge shit show if I like put myself out there, and all these things really just go through your mind. And basically it got to the point where it was so painful. I was like, I just have to do this, but now that I've done it, the response has been amazing, overwhelming. I'm so glad that you guys are liking the content. I'm so glad it's helping people. That's exactly what I wanted to do, is help people. And, yeah, it's not always easy. Here's the thing. For you to be successful, Spirit is always going to ask you to do something that is going to be required, that's going to be a stretch for you, and can be very, you'll think it's painful, you think it's hard, you'll think it's like, really? There must be another way. There is no other way. That's why it's like a test, like a lesson. For you, everything good happens outside of your comfort zone, right? So you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You need to get comfortable. And for me, it was about trusting. And I've been getting this a lot lately. Like probably this last week, I've been seeing constantly that I have a choice. I can either lean into fear or lean into faith. If I lean into fear, which I've been doing for a very long time, we know it's not going to serve me. It's not going to be good. It's not going to end well. But I'm more comfortable there because I know the landscape there than the other side. But I've been trying, and I've been more successful lately of moving towards faith, because I don't want fear in my life anymore. I want faith. And this right here that I've been doing, I'm only illustrating this not to pat myself on the back, just to let you know that other people like you are scared of doing stuff, right? I was scared of doing this. But what I did was I got on my own way and said, you know what? It's not me. You're coming for what I'm saying. And what I'm saying isn't me saying it. I'm channeling in to spirit, to the archangels, to your ancestors, and to whatever those spirit animals want to say. It's not me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the vessel. So that kind of made me feel like, oh, okay. And trust me, I don't know, you're probably like me. I mean, I'm an 11, but man, I listen to people on YouTube and I don't care. They don't have to be perfect. People I like are far from perfect. They make mistakes. They're quirky. They laugh funny or whatever. But I like that. I'm good with that. In fact, the more perfect you are, the more I don't trust you. Is that crazy? Maybe. But the lesson is just shine. We are all going through a really crazy time on this planet. And no matter when you find this video. And you know what? We all need help. I can't do this by myself. You guys are master builders. You guys are master life path 22s. I'm an 11. We need you out here. I can't do this myself. The collective needs you so that you and I can help everyone else and go, here's the light, everyone. Here's the path over here, because they can't even see it. But you can, and so can I. So it's more of a win-win-win. That's what I'm looking at. I win, you win, we all win. It's not the old ways where, you win and I lose, or I win and you lose. It's not like that anymore. If you shine, you win. I support you, you win. I shine, you support me, I win. We all win together. And then the collective wins. Okay, makes sense? So when I was really thinking about what I wanted to say today, and I sometimes know and sometimes I don't know because I get channel messages, I really thought about what hinders you from abundance. And when it said your shadows lie in your comfort zone, your standards for yourself may be unrealistic and imperfect. You constantly put pressure on yourself and you frown on any kind of failure and berate yourself intensely. We're the same way, 11s. And I thought about that fear and the faith thing because I've really been getting that a lot. You really need to get to this point where you're thinking about what serves you and what doesn't serve you, whether it's people, whether it's your actions, whether it's your family life, whether it's your spiritual life, whether it's energetically, physically, or professionally. Every area of your life you should look at and say, does this serve me or not? Because if it doesn't serve you, you need to get rid of it. If you have people in your life and you don't have a lot of boundaries and you give and you give and you give, okay, because that's what the master numbers do, because they feel so deeply. And someone in your life is like an energy vampire and they just take and take and take. They never give you. Rethink that. Rethink that. And get rid of them if you can, or stay away from them, or put some boundaries up. I was not good with boundaries my entire life. I'm just now starting to learn because I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings to the point where I would hurt myself rather than hurting you. Not anymore. I'm not doing that anymore because you know why? It doesn't serve me. I'm not happy and I shouldn't always have to take a hit. You are ultimately the designer of your life. You need to understand that. You choose who you want to be with, where you want to live, what you want to do, right? You choose how close you want to be with the God spirit. You choose all that shit. No one else. And if you're sitting there going, I don't know how I got here, I understand. And I did a lot of things professionally that I didn't want to do to keep food on the table. But you know what? If I could go back and do it again, I would say, don't do that. Do what makes you happy and serves you. Make a plan and make it happen. I already called in all of my archangels. I just want you to open your heart for a minute. So I just like, let's take a deep breath in. And when you take a deep breath in, just open your heart, let down your walls. So take a deep breath in, open your heart and let it out. Take another deep breath in, let it out. And I would just ask all your archangels and all of your ancestors to please be here now for any messages for the Life Path Master numbers 22 that they would like me to impart to them. Okay, they're immediately showing me, you know, those rowboats, crew, crew where they have like, I don't know, 8 people in the boat and then one person, like a bosun calling. I think that's a bosun. I think it's 8 people. Anyways, they're all rowing together in crew. So all those rowers, even though they're individual, they row together as a team, as one. And the bosun or the head person that's calling the shots, they can't row correctly without that person. Why? I'll tell you why. Because their back is where they're going. So if you're the bosun, you're facing me, you're looking this way, and I'm facing you, okay? But we're going this way. We're not going forward, we're going this way, right? That means I can't see where I'm going. That means I'm trusting you 100% because you're the only one in that boat facing forward, going this way. I never thought about this before, but Spirit just told me this. Pretty cool. Thank you very much, Spirit. So a lot of times in life, this is how I felt. And I wonder if you felt like this. You're going as fast as you can, but you're going in the different direction. But you don't realize that because you can't see where you're going. You're just on autopilot. You're just going. You're just like, I just have to put food on the table. Or I've been doing this so long, I can't get out of it. Or I don't know how to change gears. Or I've been kicked so many times now, I don't know how to get up anymore. Or I'm too old, I can't do this again. Bitch, please stop, stop, stop. The only time it's too late is if you're dead, and you're not. These people rowing don't see what's in front of them because their back is turned. If that's you and you've been running around in circles, what do? You better establish something with spirit pretty quickly, a relationship, and start asking for some help, or your archangels start asking for some help, or your local somebody, a coach, a spiritual coach, a pastor. We can't see half the stuff that we need to see in life on purpose because spirit gives us lessons, not failures. He tells me lessons. As I said before to the 11s, when I say lesson, how do you feel? Not bad. It's like, oh, it could be good, could be bad, but it's a lesson. But I learned something. When I say failure, how do you feel? Pretty shitty. Failure to me is like you can't come back from that crap. Lessons are just lessons. That's how he wants you to think of life. They're just lessons. So if you feel overwhelmed by your massive gifts, if you have a lack of faith in yourself and others because you failed so many times before, that means that you will constantly go to the comfort zone. That means you will constantly go towards fear. And you know why? Because fear, you've left like a road towards, like a well-worn road towards fear, not so much faith. And here's your challenge for the week. I want every time you start to get upset about something, I want you to do two things. One, I want you to think, is this serving me or not? And two, am I leaning towards fear or faith? And if you're starting to go towards fear, hold up a minute, take a minute, and then go towards faith. Because I guarantee you, if you do this, your life will freaking change. I have been doing this for a week now, and in 1 week, I've gotten 2 clients. I've gotten more inquiries than I can say. I have liked everything's changed. I've had clients before, but this is different because I'm actually stopping myself going, wait a second, wait, is it serving me? Is this action that I'm taking or what I'm doing serving me? He's also telling me, you guys, to go slower. Spirit's telling me to tell you to go slower. You're going so fast, like 11s, you're missing things. Like say somebody wanted to collaborate with you, you're going so fast, you're like, yeah, sounds good, yay. And then it's like, oh, I just put down all this money. Should I have done that? Let me think about this. Did I even look at the fine print? Maybe not. I got so excited. Hold up. Take your time. Take your time. You feel overwhelmed also by these gifts that you have that you don't know how to use. Call me. This is what I do. It's my gift. It's my spiritual thing. It's what I do. Wow. So how many of you have been doing those two things? I want you to start doing that. I want you to start doing this. I'm going to write this down so it'll be in the notes. So for the 22s, the first question is, does it serve you or not? And the second question is, am I choosing faith or fear? I had some spirit animals come out, and the first one was Eagle Spirit. And what does it say? Spirit has your back. You know how I always tell you guys, if you've never seen my other videos, this will be new to you, but anybody's watched my other ones will hear this. I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it until you start doing it, until you get it, because it's that important. And it's this. Every night I channel into God's spirit. I channel into my archangels. I channel into my spirit totem animals. Okay. And then I start doing my work. This is your power pack, right? I don't care if it's not God for you, that's fine. If it's Lord Shiva, if you're Hindu, if it's Allah, I don't care what it is. It could be your highest self. Whatever it is, you need to channel in and connect, because when you connect, that's your power source. You're connecting with something that is eternal, that is so much wiser than we are, and can guide you. It's almost like, think of just an eagle, right? You're on the ground and they're way up here. Who do you think has a better vantage point? They do. Hello. Spirit has your back. Tune into spirit as much as you can, because it will guide you and help you and fill your soul up with happiness and knowledge and wisdom. Seriously, do it. The more you do it, the better you'll be. I'm a healer. I do this all the time. This is what I do. And it's amazing. Snake spirit, time to heal. You know how snakes are, they shed their skin. If they don't shed their skin, they die. I heard. I don't know if that's true. If anybody knows, let me know if that's true. I hope I'm not saying wrong information. Funny, I've been thinking a lot about snakes this last couple of days. I have a snake as a totem. And almost everyone I work with gets a snake. Snakes are different. Snakes are just like Spirit had told me, they're just like any other animal. They just want to live. They're not bad, but they're so smart and so cunning. And one of the snakes one time, he told me, he said, Julie, I could kill at random. I could do a lot of damage, but I don't. I only kill what I need, and I kill quickly so they don't suffer. And I just take what I need and I'm on my way. And I was like, I never thought about it that way, but yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Time to heal. Again, this fear and faith thing. If you've been going down, this is a big one, guys. If you've been going down the road of fear for a long time, like I did professionally, it's okay. Forgive yourself. You did the best you could at that time with the information you had. It's okay. Keep going. Coyote spirit came and said, trust in divine creation. Again, trust in spirit. Parrot spirit says, watch your words. You, as a life path 22, speak to yourself terribly, just like 11s do. I know it for a fact. I also read it over here. But no, seriously. You berate yourself intensely, it says. I feel you on this one. Stop doing this. Start treating yourself nicely. The goal is to have you like yourself and actually love yourself, because when you love yourself, other people will love you. I used to think that that was stupid. I hated myself. I hated myself for any reasons, a number of reasons. And then I started liking myself. Choose one thing every day that you like about yourself. Oh, maybe, I have okay hair. Oh, maybe my eyes are pretty decent. Whatever. If you like yourself, people will like you. If you love yourself, people will love you. And when you do that, it brings up the confidence and the happiness and the joy. And then you're sending that out into the universe, right? Vibrating. And then guess what? The universe hears it, brings it back to you. And then you manifest. Watch your words. Everything you say about yourself and others, that's your vibe. That's your vibe. And you always want to vibe high, because then you attract that and get that back. And how do we do that? Sandpiper says, be playful. You guys, what's hard for you is to play. You're serious people. You're brilliant teachers, you're hardworking, you're dependable, you're trustworthy, you're perfect, always obsessed with perfection, extraordinary ability to turn manifested ideas into reality, AKA master builders, AKA brilliant. You're brilliant. Be playful. You can't work all the time without taking a toll on you. I know. As I said, I got a migraine yesterday because I've been working so late into the night. Every night. I can't do that anymore. And Ant Spirit says time to collaborate. What do ants do? They always work together, right? But again, when you do this, make sure you bring play into it. Watch your words, how you're speaking about yourself and others, okay? Trust in divine detours. You may be going somewhere that you may think, it's a little off target here, but you know what? There's always, I always believe in divine timing. And you're going to learn a lesson, or you're going to help somebody, or you're going to learn something, or somebody's going to give you something. Trust me. It happens all the time now. That's why when you manifest, you always say, this or something better than, this or something greater than. Snake Spirit, time to heal. And Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back. And for your other cards, for your fixed sign, you got Cyrus, Star of the Nile, spiritual awakening, healing from ascended masters. And it shows like the sun, it shows a big whale tail in the ocean. Super cool. Spiritual awakenings, healing with ascended masters. You guys are a life path master number 22. You guys have access to masters. Did you know that? Because you're already a master number, which means because you've reincarnated so many times, you've been around the block. That means that in your Akashic records, which I can get into for you, you can learn about some of your other life lessons. If you guys want me to do an Akashic record info video, I will. Let me know. Just let me know. I'll do it for you, or answer questions about it. From the messages from the universe, you got meteorites, create new ideas or beliefs, spiritual insights, beauty rising from the ashes. 100%. This is what I mean. If you've been living in fear for a really long time and you've taken so many wrong turns, everyone else talks about, forgiveness, but they never talk about self-forgiveness. Forgive yourself. It's okay. You made mistakes. We all do. You made mistakes, but guess what? You learned from them. Move on. Choose faith or fear. Which one? Is it serving me or no? Snow moon, renewal, embrace the new light. Embrace the new light within you and embrace the new light that's available to you from spirit. You're crazy if you're not tuning into spirit on a daily basis. You are crazy. You are missing a huge opportunity, not only for power and happiness and love and joy, but just to learn lessons and be accepted. If you crave acceptance because you feel unaccepted by the human world because you're so brilliant, tune into spirit. So simple, because there's this acceptance and love in spades. For your Egyptian astrology, you got Mut, Mother Goddess. It says generous, charming, patient, calm. Planet of the sun. And being patient and calm, I think, is hard for you guys, like it's hard for us, because you're always building, you're always working, you're always 5 steps ahead. As I said, just saying to the 11s, try to be here now, be present now. That's important. It will save you a lot of confusion. And then lastly, the astrology planets, we got Eris, E-R-I-S, says rebellion, war, anger, revenge, female warrior goddess. Ooh. Don't wake us up. Cool. Sometimes you have to be a warrior, and sometimes you have to pull that card out, especially if you've got people around you that have been taking and taking and taking from you and not giving anything back. There must be equal reciprocity for any relationship. If you have people that are taking from you all the time, they're energy vampires and they're toxic, or narcissists, and they need to either get out of your life, or if they're family, you need to figure it out and spend less time with them or put up some boundaries. Seriously. I'm not even kidding. All right, guys. So, hey, what I am doing is thank you again. So please like, subscribe. That's amazing. Don't forget, if you want to donate, the button's there. If you want to a reading for yourself, your animal, or the 4-week course, those are all there as well. And next Tuesday, I'm going to be picking a winner from this channel. All you have to do is I'm going to do a mini session with somebody. So it's going to be 20 minutes and we can talk about whatever you want. And it's going to be, let's see, I'm going to do it on Tuesday night. I'll pull it. So I'll just put all the names into a hat, and you have to, what you have to do is you have to be a subscriber. You have to tell someone to come to the channel and they have to watch something and subscribe, and you have to comment. And then once you do that, then I will pick someone and we'll do a mini session. All right, guys, thanks so much. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.